Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Belandra Salsabila. I am from 5D class in Winsus Riau. And I made this video to complete my weekly assignment in a research major that we know. Research is the one of important thing to finish our study in college. And I hope you all enjoy my video. Today I will explain you all a little bit about my material. These are two material. The first is critical educational theory, and then the second is theory in educational research. First one of this table context is critical theory. What is the critical theory? Why need we know or we make research by critical theory? Let me know. Critical theory is explicitly perspective and normative, and telling a view of what behavior in social democracy should entail. It is from Fay 1987 and Morrison 1995. The purpose is not merely to understand situation and phenomena, but to change them. In particular, it seeks to emancipate the disempowered, to redress inequality, and to promote individual freedoms within a democratic society. That is about the critical theory. In the next is critical educational research. Yeah, it is correlate with critical theory because critical theory will make a critical educational research. Yeah, it is the result from critical theory. And then the purpose of the critical educational research is educational research intensely practical and political to bring about a more just, egalitarian society in which individual and collective freedoms are practiced, and to eradicate the exercise and effects of illegitimate power. Okay, for the next material is about participatory action research. PR or participatory research instance of critical theory in research breaks with conventional ways of construing research as it concerns doing research with people and communities rather than doing research to or for people and communities. It is premised on a view that research can be conducted by everyday people rather than an elite group of researchers, and that ordinary people are entirely capable of reflective and critical analysis of their situation. It is from Pinto 2000 on the 7th page. Okay, the next is about feminist research. Okay. Feminist research should surface as a various issue at the same time as ideology critical paradigms. For research, they are closely connected. And then to make a critical educational research, we need to know what is the important thing of critical education research. And I will tell you all about the theory. Theory is one of subdivision in educational theory. The first I will tell you all what is theory itself. Theory is a statement, suggestion, or proposition that brings together concepts and constructs into coherent whole, framework, or system which has clearly set limits and assumptions. And then I will tell you several meaning of the theory. The first is theory in relation to practice. Second, theory versus fact. Third, theory as abstraction. 4. Theory by contrast with description. 5. Theory as an explanatory language. The next is what is the importance of the theory? Why we need to make theory in our research? Okay, I will tell you all. A theory helps us to select, classify, and organize ideas, process, and concept. It helps us to explain, clarify, and articulate the heart of the issue. Theory enables the researcher to move generalization and to identify some of the limits of a generalization. Okay, because of the theory, we will know that what is the general thing and then what is the subdivision thing that will help us to make it clear about our research. The next is what makes a theory interesting. It is, I think, how to make the reader excited with what we made in our theory. The first is organization. The good organization will make our research will clearly and then that make the reader excited with what we do in our theory. The next is composition. We need to know and don't forget to make every composition that important in the theory. The next is abstraction and then generalization and stabilization. We need to stable between the composition of the theory itself. And the next is function. The theory need to have the function. And then next is evaluation. And the next is correlation. The next is coexistence. And the next is covariation. And then next is organization, opposition. And the last is causation. There are the important thing how to make the theory interesting and make the reader excited what we made in our theory. Theory is one thing that we read in the first step, that is background. For the next is I will tell you all what is the types of the theories. The first is empirical theory. It is from Catley 2012. Suggests that an empirical theory is a coherent description and explanation of observed phenomena which provide a stable, variable, or flexible represent of social relationships which enables the researcher to speculate about future social activity and perhaps to predict behavior drawing on the inference of the explanation. The next is grand theory. What is grand theory? Grand theories can inform an understanding of the world and articulate a way of looking at phenomena or explain the context of a study, and in this respect might prompt the development of research question. The next is middle range theory. Merton 1967. Identifying in the middle theories note that is intermediate position use abstraction and concept close enough to observe the data to be incorporated and proposition that permit empirical testing. The next is normative theory. Normative theory explains how people group into institutions, etc., to operate within a specific system of social values or norma. And grounded theory. Grounded theory commences with data on topic or phenomena of concern and then using tools such as theoretical sampling, coding, constant comparison, identification of the core variable, and saturation. Their theory, the explanatory framework emerges from thin lists and study of and reflection on any phenomena and data and their security. And the last is, where does from theory come? Theory comes from humans creating and connecting ideas and concepts into an explanatory framework within articulate boundaries and testing them. Okay everyone, I think that's all about my material about educational research and theory in educational research. I'm sorry about my mistake. I hope it is good for you all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.